Well, we can't wait to get this one underway. Long Beach Poly and St. John Bosco to kick it off next with the trip to the Pac-5 championship game on the line. It's all coming your way.
Your Flower Street Bakery offensive starters for tonight's game. Josh Rosen obviously is your quarterback. Offensive line starting from left tackle, Zach Robertson, Ben Holmes, Tank, otherwise known as Matt Smith, Matt Katnick, and Wyatt Davis is your offensive line. Kalen Franklin, Ansel Amume, Joey Chenoweth are your receivers. Jared Balter, the tight end, and lining up behind Rosen as the halfback is number 5, Sean McGrew. That is your Flower Street Bakery offensive starters. They've watched more than film in this game.
Second and 12 for the snap of the backfield into Josh Rosen. Against St. John Bosco.
Things got underway about a half hour ago.
4 wide set for St. John Bosco after the penalty. Bubble screen. This is Jared Harrell. Gets across the 25-yard line and back down the original line of scrimmage to the 29 goes Harrell. It'll bring up a third and about 10.5 for St. John Bosco. The Braves will come out with an empty set, 5 wide, 3 aligned to the far side of the field. Poly stacks the box. The snap is back. Rosen under pressure. He'll roll right, and he's taken down in the backfield. Sacked back around his own 21. Josh Rosen was taken down by DeAndre Pierce, the junior linebacker for Long Beach Poly, and it's a 3 and out for St. John Bosco. Sean McGrew will have to punt it away. 2nd and 7 for the Jackrabbits from their own 49. Little misdirection here, and St. John Bosco is all over it. Gavin Wines is in the backfield to take down Jeremy Calhoun, the senior running back for Long Beach Poly. Loss of 1. It'll bring up 3rd and 8. And now the St. John Bosco defense looks to get off the field and force a 3 and out themselves. Calhoun once again the lone back. 4 wide set. 3 are lined to the far side of the field. Play action. Love going to look to air it out deep down the near side of the field. He has his man inside the 20, inside the 10, inside the 5. Touchdown Long Beach Poly. And it was Johnny Rucker who came up with the reception from Josh Love, a 52-yard touchdown pass. And the Jackrabbits are on the board first.
That's one of the biggest plays for Rucker all season. A man who has yet to find the end zone finally does.
The Jackrabbits with 8:28 left to go in the opening quarter. Just like in 2012, Long Beach Poly up on the scoreboard first. 7-0 they lead. The 3 wide set, 2 are aligned to the near side of the field. Snap is back. Rosen will hand off to Sean McGrew. McGrew, lots of room across the 30-yard line. He'll dive forward to the 35 for a pickup of 9 yards on first down. Sean McGrew's first carry of the night.
And Sean McGrew's going to have to get the ball and do similar things just like that.
There's certainly a reason they wear tradition on the back of their unis. Hand off Sean McGrew. Has room near side of the field. He'll pick up a first down for St. John Bosco. As he crosses the 40-yard line down to the 42, a 7-yard pickup to move the chains for the first time tonight for St. John Bosco. The penalty was an illegal procedure against St. John Bosco. It backs them up to their own 37. 1st and 15, handoff Sims, lots of room across the 45, crosses midfield, and he lost the football. Long Beach Poly picked it up.
Come on! Well, that'll be his 2nd fumble of the year. Last week, Clifford Sims leading this Bosco team with over 80 yards on the ground. This week, he gets a fumble to his stat.
Clifford Sims, who's going to pick up a first down for St. John Bosco, but instead he fumbles it for the 2nd time this season.
His stats aren't dominant, if you will, but they've been impressive, and he's been pretty good.
2nd and 9, Love will throw to the near side of the field, and he was going for Rucker, who caught the touchdown earlier, but that time a lot better job on coverage by the St. John Bosco corner, Trayvon Beck, and it'll bring up 3rd and 9, but there is a penalty marker down. The penalty was against Long Beach Poly, a personal foul. It makes it 3rd and 26. Love will roll right. He'll look to get that first down, but he overshoots Rucker over the middle, incomplete, and Long Beach Poly, a 3 and out for their offense. They'll be forced to punt. They bring a little bit of pressure here, but Martinez will get it off, and it's a good punt. Chenoweth from his own 27-yard line will try to find some room, gets across the 30, and he's taken down at the 33-yard line. So some good field position for St. John Bosco here to start on offense. 3rd drive of the night. Let's see if Josh Rosen, the UCLA commit, can finally get something going.
Boy, what a bad time to have a bad pass.
2nd and 10. Rosen going to pump fake under duress. He'll roll to the far side of the field, try and find something, but he's taken down in the backfield. Loss of 4. It'll bring up 3rd and 14 for St. John Bosco.
And they have shown nothing short of fear here on the first 3 drives offensively.
McGrew will get it off. Nice spiraling kick. It'll be Jackie Jones, who now fumbles the football back, and the Braves are going to pick it up. It's going to be a touchdown for St. John Bosco, and it's Clifford Sims. Touchdown Braves.
Sort of reminds me of the Jay Serra game where he fumbles one, and then he scores a huge touchdown in that game. Right here, fumbling one early, picking one up early. This one could be tied pending the extra point.
Clifford Sims does it again. Are you kidding me? It looks like it won't be a touchdown, but it will be a phenomenal 60-yard swing if you're St. John Bosco.
Well, I'm not sure why they would rule Clifford Sims down.
I think he picked it up with a knee already on the turf, and we all know about that rule. And they have had their way tonight on 3 different drives.
Well, the hard count was able to get him to jump off sides there. Play action here, wide open to the near side of the field. Balter inside the 15, inside the 10, still on his feet, and he's finally taken down at the Jackrabbit 5-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal for St. John Bosco.
Underutilized all year. His 11th reception thus far, and let's see if he could convert one into the end zone. Jared Balter, that is.
3rd and goal for St. John Bosco from the Long Beach Poly 2. Power package for the Braves. They'll hand off. Sims stacked up. 2nd effort. He's only going to get down to the 1. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
This defense is not going to make it easy at all, Nick.
A minute 57 left to go in the opening quarter. 7-0 Jackrabbits, but the Braves have it at the Long Beach Poly 1. A 4th and goal. Power package once again. Hand off Sims. He's into the end zone. Touchdown Braves. So they go for it on 4th down, and it pays off. And they're an extra point away from tying it up at 7 with a minute 52 remaining in the opening quarter. Clifford Sims, ladies and gentlemen. Eric Daniels will tie us up at 7 with a minute 52 left to go in the first quarter from Cerritos College in Norwalk, California. We're all knotted up at 7, a minute 52 left to go in the opening quarter. Love to throw. Now he's going to step up and run, and St. John Bosco's there to bring him down at the line of scrimmage. That is the only knock, if there is one, on Josh Love. He's not the most mobile quarterback in the world, to say the least. He's the lone receiver to the far side. Love under duress, going to step up. He's going for Calhoun again. This time he's open. 40, 30, 25, and he's finally dragged down at the 21. Justin Calhoun, the brother of Jeremy Calhoun, the running back for Long Beach Poly, with a huge play through the air from Josh Love, and it's 1st and 10, Long Beach Poly. After 1 quarter from Cerritos College in Norwalk, California, it's St. John Bosco 7, Long Beach Poly 7, with the Jackrabbits on the move. It's back and forth down on the field,
to say the least.
2nd and 2 here. Love going to dump off a screen pass. Once again, Jackie Jones inside the 5. He'll dive for the goal line, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jackrabbits.
Jackie Jones showing how much speed he has, acting like a true Jackrabbit there. His 5th touchdown of the year.
It's Long Beach Poly back out on top with 11:51 left to go here in the first half. 14-7. Try and get something going for St. John Bosco. Martinez, a line drive kick. It'll beat Chenoweth from the 10. Cuts it to the near side of the field. Gets across the 20, 25-yard line. Breaks a couple of tackles ahead of steam past the 30. And he's driven on out of bounds to the 31-yard line. So that's where Rosen and the Bosco offense will take over. 4th offensive possession of the night. 1st and 10, Bosco from their own 32. Rosen will pump fake. He'll go deep. Has a man. It's Franklin inside the 45, inside the 40. And he's dragged on out of bounds at the Long Beach Poly 36-yard line. So the first time of the night for Josh Rosen, testing that Long Beach Poly secondary, and he successfully finds his senior wideout, Galen Franklin, and a huge play on 1st down for St. John Bosco. 1st and 10 for the Braves at the Long Beach Poly 36. Handoff McGrew inside the 35, inside the 30. Breaking tackles, he's loose. Far side of the field, inside the 15. And Sean McGrew is finally dragged down at the Jackrabbit 10-yard line.
Well, now things are feeling a whole lot more comfortable if you're the St. John Bosco Braves.
Out of the timeout, 3rd and goal for St. John Bosco. It's Chenoweth in motion. Now he's back to the slot. Rosen, he'll roll near side of the field. Throw to the end zone has Jared Harrell in the back of the end zone, wide open. And St. John Bosco for the 2nd time tonight. They're an extra point away from tying this one up.
It hasn't been easier, though. Josh Rosen having to roll out of the pocket right there and having to stand strong and just be patient and wait.
That's right.
Finally finding Harrell in the back of the end zone, Nick.
We're right back from where we started. 14-14 our score between St. John Bosco and Long Beach Poly.
Boy, I'm sure the Braves would love to be out of the north. Folsom is winning 42-0 at halftime.
2nd and 10 here. Love going to step up, throw to the far side of the field, and has a man wide open. It's going to be a first down for Long Beach Poly. And coming up with the grab for the Jackrabbits, it was the man that Love found deep down the field earlier in the game, Justin Calhoun, the brother of Jeremy Calhoun, the Poly running back. And
this is yet another first down, make it 9 for the Jackrabbits in the opening half.
1st and 10 for Long Beach Poly. Love going to step up in the pocket, take off and run, gets across the 40-45, and he'll pick up a first down for Long Beach Poly. We knocked on his running ability earlier, but he looked pretty comfortable running the football there, picks up 11, and a fresh set of downs for the Jackrabbits.
A rare appearance by Josh Love's legs right there, getting that first down. And let's see if he continues this drive.
But he finally did it.
1st and 10 now for Poly from their own 45. The handoff Calhoun. St. John Bosco able to stack him up as Calhoun's helmet flies off. Just a pickup of about 1.5 yards there. Clean play for St. John Bosco, but now a penalty marker will fly in late to the near side of the field.
Evidence in the second half as the Braves are now starting to look very fatigued defensively.
2nd and 7. Love to throw. Has Jackie Jones, who jukes a man inside the 30 down to the 28. Right around another Long Beach Poly first down. It'll depend on the ball spot, but St. John Bosco, they were able to convert for a touchdown on 4th and short. Can Long Beach Poly move the sticks here? High snap, handoff Brooks, and I don't think he got there. No, he didn't. St. John Bosco stops Long Beach Poly on 4th and inches, and the Jackrabbits turn it over on downs.
Remember, when St. John Bosco has momentum, they rarely give it up. Let's see if this is the game-changing moment of the day.
Luckily for St. John Bosco, the penalty flag was waved. 1st and 10, play action. Rosen has time, now pressured from his backside. Rolls to the near side of the field, throws, and he has Jared Balter across the 45-yard line to the 46, and Rosen was hit hard after he threw the ball, and this could be a 15-yard penalty for a roughing the passer call against Long Beach Poly, which would give St. John Bosco 15 more yards.
Not in that situation. Not when you're tied here, following a lead.
14-14, 6:08 left to go first half. Bubble screen Chenoweth. It was a low pass from Rosen, but Chenoweth able to turn it into something. Gets down to the 39 for a pickup of 2.
Now faces a 3rd and long.
3rd and 20. Love will drop back to throw. Fire to the near side of the field. It's picked off by Michael Tolliver, and it's going to be a pick 6 for St. John Bosco. His 3rd interception for a touchdown this season. And with 3:42 left to go in the opening half, the St. John Bosco Braves have their first lead.
How special was that? St. John Bosco only rushing 3 guys, and with the 3-man front, that occurs right there. Michael Tolliver with the pick 6 read that perfectly.
Yet look at it this way. The Jackrabbits can chew up all the clock and score a game-leading touchdown. It's not done for the Jackrabbits just yet.
Yeah, St. John Bosco missing that extra point. That's huge. Pass complete. Far side of the field, Jackie Jones will pick up another Poly first down across the 40-yard line to the 43, an 11-yard pickup on a bubble screen from Love to Jackie Jones, the junior.
And make it a whole lot easier on 3rd down.
1st and 10 for the Jackrabbits. Love looks, fires over the middle. It's Iman Marshall inside the 25-yard line, down to the 21, That's Colin Samuel, who's only made 2 receptions on the season before coming into this one. Samuel, the transfer from Alamany High School, with a big reception here. Inside the 25-yard line, down to the 22 he goes. And
by the DB, now establishing himself as the number 1 man for Bosco.
3rd and 4, Love will keep. Interesting play call, and he takes a hard pop, courtesy of Devin Fleming coming from the secondary. He did not pick up the first down. He's a couple of yards short. Now 4th and 2. A 36-yard attempt for Chile Gomez.
That may be the difference.
To try and cut this lead to 3. Kick has the distance. Line drive, hit the left upright, no good. Gomez misses his 3rd field goal. of the season. And with 54 seconds left to go in the first half, the Braves, who lead 20-14, are going to get the football back on the offensive side. And that'll do it for the first half from Cerritos College in Norwalk, California. It's St. John Bosco 20 and Long Beach Poly 14 as we head to the half. The Braves just lead by 6 because of a missed PAT, so if the Jackrabbits score, they could take the lead with 3:20 left to go here in the third quarter. The snap is back to Yoti. He'll roll far side of the field. He was going for Dejan Logan in the end zone, but he overshot him, incomplete. Second and goal for the Jackrabbits. They'll hand off. Calhoun slips a tackle inside the 5. He'll dive for that goal line, and he's in. Touchdown, Long Beach Poly. Jeremy Calhoun, the senior, his 11th touchdown on the season. And the Jackrabbits, with an extra point here, could take the lead with 3:05 left to go in the third quarter. Essentially a 35-yard field goal for Chile Gomez, who missed the field goal earlier. All tied at 20. Gomez's PAT is good. 35-yard PAT gives Long Beach Poly a 21-20 lead with 3:05 left to go in the third quarter. 2nd and 8 for Long Beach Poly. Play action. Coyote to pass. Now he's pressured. He's going to have to run. Has lots of room near side of the field, and he's finally taken out of bounds at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards for Tavika Salanoa Tiote, the backup quarterback for Long Beach Poly.
Stay calm, St. John Bosco. It's a football game.
2nd and 10, handoff. Brooks Jr. switches fields, but this time St. John Bosco in the backfield to take him down. A loss of 3, and it'll bring up 3rd and long for Long Beach Poly. Finally, St. John Bosco able to meet James Brooks Jr. in the backfield.
A very, very costly mistake here.
1st and 10, they'll hand off to Sims. Sims crosses midfield inside the 45, and he's down to the 41. 14-yard pickup for the senior Clifford Sims to move the chains once again for St. John Bosco. On a game like this, even though Eric Daniels missed the PAT, you got to think that St. John Bosco, if they can get into field goal range, it's a good thing. Handoff Sims. He gets inside the 30, inside the 25, down to the 23. They're not thinking field goal right now as they pick up another first down, but worst case scenario, they tack on 3 points.
Bosco right now is acting very confident, just giving the ball to their running backs and letting those running backs loose.
4 wide set. Fleming, the lone receiver to the near side. Rosen will pump fake. He's going to take a shot towards the end zone. He has Chenoweth. Did he hang on? Yes, he did. Yeah! Touchdown Braves.
Right there.
All year been talking about Joey Chenoweth. When is he going to be the X factor? Tonight's the night. He just grabbed the lead for the St. John Bosco Braves.
Yes.
With 7:58 left to go, St. John Bosco, they take the lead, and perhaps the biggest touchdown in the high school career for both. 27-21 with 7:58 left to go. 4 wide set here for Long Beach Poly, and the handoff to James Brooks Jr. St. John Bosco all over him again. No gain to Vita Mo, the 350-pound sophomore defensive lineman. He figures to be a national recruit by the time he leaves St. John Bosco as a senior. Coyote on a 2nd and 10. Drops back to throw. Flushed out, rolls to the near side of the field, and he completes it across the 30-yard line.
What a catch by Johnny Rucker. My goodness, right at the first down, getting sandwiched, getting clobbered, if you will, by 3 Bosco Braves. But unfortunately, this may all come back.
2nd and 22, in fact, for Long Beach Poly. The holding penalty occurred behind the line of scrimmage. The Jackrabbits from their own 8. 4 wide set, 3 aligned to the far side of the field, and Poly, another penalty. They jump too quick, a false start, going to back it up right around their own 5-yard line. And they're shooting themselves in the foot with 7:10 left to go, down by 6. You just can't do that. The entire Bosco crowd on its feet looking for a big stop. 2nd and 27, design run to Yotzi across the 10, and he gets to the 15 for a pickup of 11 yards. It'll still bring up a 3rd and 15 for Long Beach Poly, and you got to imagine Tuioti will be put to the test as far as his passing ability goes. 3rd and 15. Tuioti gonna throw. Threw it behind Johnny Rucker. Incomplete. William Cole, the senior safety, was there in coverage for St. John Bosco with 6:12 left to go. 27-21, the Braves lead, and they'll get the football back. Long Beach Poly will be forced to punt. Bosco, they'll start at their own 40. 6:01 left to go. 27-21 Braves. 3 wide set for St. John Bosco. 2 aligned to the far side of the field. The lone receiver to the near side of the field is Jared Harrell. Lone back Sean McGrew. They'll hand it off to him across the 40. 45 crosses midfield, and he's down to the Long Beach Poly 49 for an 11-yard pickup and a St. John Bosco first down.
Unfortunately, in high school football, after a first down, the clock stops until the chains
and
are
the play
resetting.
clock isn't 40 seconds like it is in the NFL.
True.
It's 25. Dan
That's
Gadino
right.
would have a thing or two to say about that. Handoff McGrew, and he's down to the 41-yard line. Pickup of 6.
Keep that clock moving.
3rd and 2 for St. John Bosco, and this a bigger play, I think, for the Long Beach Poly defense. If you get a stop here, St. John Bosco might punt it away. You're kind of in that no man's land. They'll hand off McGrew. It doesn't matter. He picks it up down to the 37-yard line to move the chains with 4 minutes and 32 seconds left to go. The Braves with a 6-point lead.
Dang, were you the only one?
2nd and 7. Handoff McGrew. Lots of room inside the 30, inside the 25, and he's taken down right there. That's another St. John Bosco first down. And the chains will move with 3 minutes and 34 seconds left to go.
And that's 6 straight runs right there. Nothing changing. Just run it down the gut.
And as much as Bosco wants to get into the end zone here, I want to re-emphasize that if you get in field goal range and boot one through the uprights, you make it a 2-possession game.
Great coach game by Jason Negro.
I got to knock down the crowd for Long Beach Poly. Why would they leave?
3rd and 6, handoff McGrew. Maybe that's why they left. Inside the 10, inside the 5. Touchdown, St. John Bosco. With a minute 43 left to go, Sean McGrew adds on to the Braves lead.
And it was a slow killing for St. John Bosco. Slowly, but for surely, they kept the ball on the ground 7 straight times in this drive, and the last one was the dagger.
The Braves are a minute 43 away from defeating Long Beach Poly for the first time in school history.
Yeah, Tavaka Salanoa Tuyoti with the junior quarterback drive of a lifetime. 1:35 to go. They do have 2 timeouts. And Long Beach Poly, the #1 scoring offense in the Pac-5, will have their toughest situation of the year. We're going to go home, backs against the wall. 1:35 to go.
The Jackrabbits will start at their own 27. Tuyoti drops back to pass, and he's going down in the backfield at his own 19 for a loss of 8.
You could see the inexperience of Tuyoti right there in display.
Let's go. The clock will keep running. A minute 05 left. Tuyoti pressured again. Throws deep downfield, and it's incomplete. He was going for Calhoun to the far side.
The Braves are trying to put the 3rd quarterback into the ball game. Of course, a late flag is in, but boy, are the Braves, even with 1 minute to go in this ball game, playing.
Penalty was against Long Beach Poly. It's now a 3rd and forever. A 3rd and 33 to be exact, and Tuyoti will dump off the screen pass. Jackie Jones will reverse fields, get to the near side of the field, and he's chopped down at the 12-yard line. There is a penalty marker that does fly in the backfield with 50 seconds left to go. But this one, fellas, cooked, glazed, and just about ready to be sliced for the St. John Bosco Braves. They're going to take down Long Beach Poly for the first time in school history.
Coaching changes, and here he is in the last game of his high school career, getting injured.
4th and 25. The pass is complete, but well short of the first down marker. St. John Bosco will take over on downs with 26 seconds left to go, leading 33-21. And we'll have a rematch of the Regional State Bowl last year between St. John Bosco and Corona Centennial next week at Angel Stadium. Saturday night, I can't wait.
Powerless due to injury, a 12-point defeat to St. John Bosco.
Rosen will take a knee, and now pushing and shoving at the line of scrimmage. That's just not necessary.
It's not necessary for Pauly to be doing that.
That's it. Antonio Pierce is out to the middle of the field. He's calling off the dogs. That'll do it for the 3rd time in school history. And for the 2nd consecutive season, the St. John Bosco Braves will head to Anaheim, Angel Stadium next week, Saturday night, and they will take on the Corona Centennial Huskies and look to defend that Pac-5 championship They take down Long Beach Poly for the first time ever tonight from Cerritos College by a final score of 33-21. The Braves